Welcome back to the Culture of Currency, where today you will see laid out in front of you an amalgamation of different items. That's because today we're going to test your love for silver. So as I go through these simple questions, I want you to put in the comments below the question and which one of these outcomes would you rather? That's right, we're going to play Which Would You Rather with some items here to see kind of where you're at. This was all inspired by a conversation I was having with some students at school, which then turned into a comment that I posted on Silverstruck's channel. Very odd comment, I'll give you that. But it made me really start to deep think, which brings me to today, which is where I want to get the idea of you, the viewer. So, item number one, we have this. This is a 1945 Mercury dime. Obviously, this is a BU version. I'm just going to assume a regular Mercury dime is what we're comparing here, which is, 90% silver, but it's roughly in the $2.50 to $4 range, somewhere in there. So would you rather have a standard Mercury dime? I know I'm representing a BU one right here. Or would you rather have 2 ounces of copper? Now this is Geiger copper to sweeten the deal a little bit. So yes, it's a beautiful chunky little thing, but it's copper. So its value intrinsically is quite low compared to silver, but it's a beautiful piece. It's stamped and poured from Geiger. So would you rather a Mercury dime or this stamped Geiger 2-ounce copper if a stranger on the street offered you either one for free? That's question one. Question two, we're going to keep right here. We have our Mercury dime, and we have this cool copper piece from the Austrian Mint. This was a gift from Austrian Stacker, the great Austrian Stacker, of course. And this is a numismatic piece. It's beautiful. And it was actually made from the copper from the old Parliament building. So it has some historical value. But it's copper. So would you rather have a numismatic historic copper piece, or are you straight silver? That's the next question. Next question I have. Which would you rather? We have Fiat. Ugh. But it's $5, which is probably a little bit more valuable than a standard Mercury dime. Maybe not this one, but a standard Mercury dime. So which would you rather? The Mercury dime or Mr. Lincoln here on this piece of parchment? Which would you rather? And to keep with the paper-ish theme, here we have a goldback. This is just one goldback, so it's 1/1000th of a troy ounce. So it's, not got an incredible amount of value. In fact, it's probably right under the value of this when we talk about value. It is beautiful though, and it is gold. So I find this one to be easy, but which would you rather, the goldback or the $5 bill? Let me know in the comments. Moving on, we have a little bit more interesting thing to get to. Pretty simple overall. This is 5 ounces of pure copper. This is 10 ounces of pure copper. So, with that, which would you rather? 10 ounces of pure copper or this 1/4 ounce of generic silver? This is a silver buffalo. Here we have 10 ounces of copper. Which of these would you rather have? A little bit harder to answer, but to each his own, no judgment here. Next on our quest, here we have a Maria Teresa Thaler. Very historic coin, one of the most important coins in silver coin history, and I would argue in coin history in the world. If you've not any idea about this coin, go watch my video on it. I absolutely think it is one of the most important there is, but it is not 100% silver. It's more close to 70%, but it is incredibly, incredibly historic. And it's not incredibly expensive. But would you rather this, or let's go with a piece of generic silver? So this is 99.9% silver. A little bit bigger coin here, but less silver percentage. Which would you rather? A generic round or this historic Austrian piece? The Thaler. A little bit harder. Next question. This is a peace dollar. It also is not it's also not 100 or close to 100% silver like these are. But it has numismatic and historic value, and it was obviously government issued. This is a 1924. Pretty good condition and a beautiful tone to it, of course. But which would you rather? Let's say this A mark, which is also beautifully toned, 1985, or this 1924 peace dollar. Less silver over here than we have here, but history is a part of the play. Which would you rather? Peace dollar or the A mark Liberty round? Let's keep on moving. Which would you rather? A chunky 2-ounce Buffalo, which is really cool, by the way, from the Dallas Specialty Mint, or 2 ounces of generic? Which would you rather? They're basically the same thing. Would you rather a chunky coin or something like this, where you have two? Next, here's 3 ounces. Would you rather that? Or 3 ounces of just random rounds? It's a Monarch, and that is collectible. In fact, these are going for like $95 online. So which would you rather? The chunky guy or 3 independent pieces? Next, we have a 5-ouncer. Probably $130, something like that. So which would you rather? 5 ounces or 5 ounces? This is a hand-poured 9 fine mint product. We have 5 randos right here. Which would you rather on that? And lastly, this is just 1 ounce. It's a beautiful 1 ounce triangular coin from Australia, the Sweejik. Beautiful, probably valued around $100. But what would you rather? One of these, or let's say, let's go with the Monarch. Monarch is 3 independent ounces of pretty close value, of one cool, beautiful piece with historic and government qualities to it. So which of these two would you rather? I hope you've enjoyed playing Would You Rather today, and I'm really interested to hear what your favorite question posed was, but there is one question I did not get to. This is the one that I commented on Silverstruck's channel, and he had a bar. It was bigger than this. I think it was a 10-ounce bar. Beautiful bar, by the way. And I said, okay, Silverstruck, beautiful bar, but would you rather have that bar, just one beautiful 10-ounce historic bar, or every single day, as the alternative, you get a basket of Red Lobster Cheddar Biscuits? That's right, the upper echelon of restaurant free bread. And he chose the silver bar, and I thought, wow, he loves silver. And I thought to myself, wow, I love Cheddar Biscuits from Red Lobster. And I love them so much that, yeah, I think if I knew every single day I'd get a basket of those bad boys, that to me is more valuable than 10 ounces of silver once. So I really want to know your answer there. Would you rather get a beautiful historic 10-ounce bar, or every single day of your life you could be delivered a fresh basket of Red Lobster Cheddar Biscuits? I'll go out there and say I'm not being sponsored by Red Lobster. However, I love your crab decor, and if you want to get rid of some things, please let me know. This has been a fun video to make. I hope you've enjoyed it, and I really want to know your answers. I know it was for fun, but it was honestly understanding the value of the viewers that I have. So please, 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 please go back, listen to the questions, comment your answers, and let's get to understand you better. Thank you so much for watching as always, and please remember to stay classy and current with the culture of currency.